the rap aspect. But we are all individuals. If we all sounded alike, then it wouldn't be rap music and it wouldn't be hip hop. So I love what you have brought to the table, especially being a new artist, because I told her when I heard her song, I was driving on the highway in Texas, and she was like, back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I was on the highway like this, telling everybody in the highway, back the fuck up. I get it, you know what I'm saying? This is how it is, not just in the Bronx, but also in New York City. We always had that type of attitude in New York. Look, I just got up, don't fuck with me. Let me get myself together, and I respect her so much. Every female.
People think out of New York, people think New York is a rude. We're not rude, we're just in a rush.
But it's also crazy to think about now where hip hop can still go, because if you look back at the last 30 years, we've had all these moments. I mean, Latifah and Moni put out Ladies First 30-some years ago, right? And you're like, wow, it's time, it's time. Fast forward, you get Lauren. Fast forward, you get Nicki. We keep going. And it really was. This is the first year where the women have truly dominated the whole
Always been on the front line. We've always been on the front line. It's just that y'all dudes wasn't talking about it. Talking about it. We've always been on the front line.
A lot of opportunity for all types of different females to come in.
Yes.
Because before it wasn't really like that, you know? But like now it's just like a whole bunch of females able to just take over and do what they want.
There's enough room for everybody.
I think they're winning because they're so different from each other, you know what I mean? Whereas a lot of the males, it's such a male-dominated, genre as far as numbers are concerned, and it's pretty much the same, you're hearing the same thing.
Yep.
So when you hear something different, and it's innovative, it's bright, it's young, it wakes you up, you're like, okay, let me go over here. Yeah, that's where everybody has
And that's one of the reasons why Spartan is winning right now, because people wouldn't expect adult MC and female to come out and be that aggressive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, ladylike. You understand? Because what you did was you appealed to so many different aspects, not just the men, but the women. So your content, for every female that's out there, your content at some point has to be different. Because if it's not different, you're going to be in the rams with everybody else until you have somebody like Scarlett that came out and said, back the fuck up. And she got the attention of everybody because her content was different. And in order to stay in the game as a female artist, you got to start bringing different content. And that's how you're going to survive.
And she signed to the perfect label, Rough Riders.
Yeah. Everybody had great success with a female artist, they created the legend.
Streets. But not only that, the streets, and if I was to say that the first time I heard her music, I would say that was a female DMX. I would say that, you know what I mean? And to be with Rough Riders, I'm like, this shit is perfect. Like, this is God coming down, Swiss Beats. This is DMX coming to Swiss in a different form. I got you too deep. But it is, let's think about it. If we believe that life continues, DMX never moved on. DMX is in our spirit. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's hard.
Next, GMC Entertainment Inc.
Another young artist who impressed a lot of people, and just like from the first second I saw him, felt like he had that spirit and conscience of classic hip hop mentality, care about more than just the surface, is the Bezos Simba who's with us today. Where do you get sort of your hip hop sensibility? Because you are not like everyone who comes along in the game.
But still very contemporary.
Right, well said, exactly.
First off, let me say, allow me to be patient with answering this because I'm still fucked up that Bun told me they recorded Ride Dirty in the back. I'm still trying to put all that together. But being somebody from the West Coast, especially being from the area, we grew up with an independent mindset.
Right.
So we grew up with this mindset of like we could do it all. We could make the beat, we could promote it, we could write the rap. for me, a big part of hip hop was my mom. My mom was a real estate agent that used to be a rapper. And she sold houses all around the world, so as a 6-year-old kid, I knew what it felt like to be in Brooklyn. I knew what it felt like to be in Atlantic City. I knew what it felt like. I had a sister in Texas. So I seen the world a lot as a kid, and one thing I would notice was West Coast music didn't really translate the best around the world. So I was like, when I started making music, how can I make something that translates to the hip hop culture in general? So I never was like obsessed with trying to impress the youth. As much as they say hip hop is a youthful sport, I still feel like youth is very fleeting. I feel like they grow up at a point in time and they still need guidance. I was always like trying to impress my peers. So when Nori came to open in January and was like, hey, you do Nas, he did something. That meant more to me. That meant more to me than my first check. Because it let me know I made him proud. It let me know I made Joe Budden proud. It let me know I made Jay proud. It let me know when Bun just told me, oh man, we did the song out bad about my vocals. It let me know I made him proud. So more than the money, more than anything, I came in this shit just wanting to make my peers proud and be accepted by people I look up to. And that's why
I love that story of hustle. I remember you told a story where somebody invited you to the studio in LA, you had to fly to the Bay, and you drove right back.
Yeah, Nipsey.
Nipsey, right?
This was the first time I met Nipsey. So I was in Atlanta, this is around 2012. I'm just young, I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I'm running around, got a little money, and it was A3C Fest. And I kept hearing about we need to go to these festivals like South by Southwest and A3C Fest and all these different things. So I was like, man, let me get a ticket and go. So me and my homies went out there, and at the time they had this club called Compound. I don't know if it's
Still open.
Okay. So Nipsey was in Compound, and this is the first time, shout out to my big brother Bernard, who just literally made $1 billion off his company. Shout out to that, because we got hip hop and weed, marijuana and everything now, so shout out to him. But this was the first time Bernard introduced us to cookies and weed. So in the Bay, we smoked weed heavy. So we was in Atlanta, we brought the cookies out there. So we was in the club like the cookies, and Nipsey come around the corner, he like, hey bro, he like, what y'all smoking? He like, that shit smell good.
That's pretty good.
That shit smell good. So one of my big homies, who I'm with, my homie Bert, he like, man, we fans of you. Like, we ain't about to sell you no weed. You can come up here and get this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he came up and we spoke with him. He was like, man, what y'all do? I was like, man, I do music. He was like, next time you in LA, hit me. I straight up lied to him. I was like, I live in LA. You going back? He was like, I'm going back Monday. I'm like, me too.
That's how you do it, catch the
I
opportunity.
flew back to the Bay. My car was parked at the airport. I didn't even go home and got clothes. I got in my car. I put gas in my car. I had a Camaro at the time. Got in my car, put gas in my car, and drove straight to LA. I got on the Grapevine. I texted him, he had just landed at LAX. Where you at? Text me back 20 minutes later. I'm downtown. Pull up, send me the address. Came through and he had a wall of books. He had a wall of books. And we did a song. And before I left, he was like, I want you to pick a book. Before you leave, I really want you to read it. And the book I picked was the 22 Immutable Laws of Branding. And I read that book, and it taught me how to look at myself like a product, not a person. And I got that from this.
Wow. GMC Entertainment Inc.
That's something Nems does without even reading the book, probably.
But you ever disrespect me?
Calling me a lot of courage.
Yo, but Nems, tell us your story, because literally, my Nems story is just a few years ago. It was pandemic. It was during the pandemic. I don't know, maybe we met another time at a random SOBs or whatever, but my boy Top Shelf Premium was having an event in Brooklyn, early pandemic. Super spreader event, by the way. I did all right, but some didn't do as well. And you were outside. So I'm on the block, and I see this dude who just looks like somebody. Like, this is a super underground event. Not a ton of people who look like they have something. This dude is like, who is this guy? He looks like a superstar. Standing outside a car, posted up. Little do I know that this time, this man is just finishing up his garbage route, literally, Like you were still on the job, right? But the look he had was superstar rapper. And then, bro, within, I swear to God, within 18 months, you became a superstar rapper. How did you, just like we heard a similar story of how he kind of figured out his brand, how did you figure out how to get the whole Gorilla Nems thing together?
It was day one. I've been everywhere I go since I'm a teenager. Yelling out, "Fuck your life." It's been my shit. As long as I can remember.
It's not new.
Yeah, it's not that new. Like when I first started rapping in like early 2000, I had a group of us, my friends, and like, yo, we're gonna call ourselves. I was like, call ourselves "Fuck Your Life." If they don't like it, they're not with us, and fuck their life. You know what I'm saying? And then I started battling. I went to the fight club. You know, they told me about it. I started just beating everybody. Like I had like 20 wins and like no loss. I beat everybody. And it started though with the branding with graffiti. Before I was rapping, I was doing graffiti. Because I knew that if you saw my name on the wall, you was gonna talk about it. And then when I started rapping, I'm not good at art or none of that. I just would write names as big as I could on any wall that I could. I kept them marking with me. And then it started just every block in Coney Island said names, and then every block all over the city. And then people started noticing me from that. And then the fight club shit happened. And then people thought I was just a battle rapper. But what I was doing was taking verses from songs and just beating people with it. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept going. And then I kept trying and not doing it. But I always knew that I had something. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that no matter what, keep throwing shit at the wall enough times, something's gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? And I went to jail, and I got fucked up on drugs. And it was just like, you know, one night I just had like a moment of clarity where I was like, I just keep going how I'm going, I'm gonna be dead by the time I'm 30. Well, I can stop everything right now and live my dreams. The next day I woke up, I didn't touch nothing, says I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing. I just focused on winning. And then just kept going with it. And I just kept, Instagram came out, just kept showing my personality, showing the people on my block, fucking with people. Just real New York shit, you know what I'm saying? We're on the block every day. My era is from, I came up right before the internet, so before cell phone, right in that midst of it was coming out. So when I used to come out, it was like, yo, if you leave your house, you can't get in touch with you. We just meet up on the corner and joke on each other. And if you don't got jokes, they're gonna kill you. You're gonna have a bad night every night. You know what I'm saying? I just running quick, like getting on people. But in New York, people don't understand. That's like a bonding experience. Yeah, that's like bonding. If I'm joking on something, it's not rude. Yeah, it's not rude. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna joke with you. If I don't know you, if I don't like you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. And get the fuck out of here, man. You know? It's just a family cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thinks I'm like a comedian or I'm a rapper. I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I've been chopping people's heads off balls. You know what I'm saying? I've been battling, beating everybody, but and I've been nice with the balls, but that shit wasn't getting me this way, so I just went this way. Started joking on people and fucking with people, and then they started taking notice. And then between every don't ever disrespect me video or big bomb side talk, I come on a freestyle. No, hey. You know what I'm saying? Take that, and then eventually.
And then the big bond shit also.
Nah, that
But
shit
they
can't.
asked-
No doubt.
We
No
talked
doubt.
about you on the radio, right? Because Cass said, Bing Bong, what the fuck is that? So I said, Cass, watch what the fuck happened. That shit gonna go viral. And what probably like about the next week, Bing Bong, he started saying.
That's a
Bing Bong.
product of
I'm in, Big Bob.
that's a product of straight hip hop. RZA, bang. So what I used to do is I had the merch, and I used to show it every week when I dropped new shit, and be like, yo, let's check the new shit, bang, check this new shit, bang. On my Instagram, and then I was like, bing bang, and people started laughing. When the sides all came to the video, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna start saying that. Bing bang, and then it just took this whole world, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I got something there, and then just kept doing those type of videos, and then, you know, I did the album with Scram Jones, and then, you know, Paul Rosenberg.
Congratulations, Bob.
That's all it is, it's hustle. Like, I knew I got something. And by this point, where we at today, it's like, yo, like, switch up, like, right to the thing.